What an intro. If you saw yesterday's video where I did some welding, I talked about how much I have to do this week and how I've got almost no chance of getting this car finished off by the 1st. And now I have a new thing to do as well. Hello! Knackered Horse is being collected tomorrow. That is excellent news. The only trouble is it's down at the other end of the yard here, as you can see. And there's a couple of obstacles. 45, 45, 45. That's 135. Plus the gap for the caravan, and the 800's not particularly big. So I am going to have to pull it out with transit face. Transit face isn't even going to get through that gap. So that means I've got to extend the winch beyond the length of 3 cars and pull it up the hill. Actually, transit face would get through this gap, but the trouble is I wouldn't be able to get out of the cab. Anyway, before I do any of that, I'm going to have to give transit a kickstart with the battery and remove Edwin off the back. So it seems that I have a bit of a challenge on my hands. It is now 11 o'clock. The secret love child of Michael Barrymore, Nigel Farage and Roland Gift will be here soon, and that gives me about 90 minutes to do this. Start transit face, offload Irwin just over there somewhere. Drive this one out, that's no problem. Hopefully drive this one out without a problem. Jump start this one, and then I'm down to here. Hook for the MGTF is just down there, and transit face can only really get to about where the caravan is. Then of course I have to winch it all the way up there, sat in this to make sure it doesn't go off somewhere it shouldn't, and then move the cars back round again. It's a bit of a top-down challenge this as well, because I'm only on 75%. Neglected to charge it last night. Oh. Yeah, the battery's a bit low on this thing. It's not really had much use recently, has it? I really should have charged this to start with. Looks like this battery needs charging as well. The winch has stopped working. So, transit face, an injury. There's the handbrake cable down there. Hopefully it's just come off. Edwin, the key doesn't work for it. And I think I know why. I sent the fobs off and the 5AS unit, and it had one key on it. I think that one key might just be the one key that actually works for the ignition, because that works for the lock. Just as well I'm not in a rush to be doing anything, isn't it? Well, yes, no, I can't, I've got to get that car moved up here today because it's being collected in the morning from about 9 o'clock, so I have no choice. And trying to use transit face on a slope whilst I'm not in it, not such a good idea. Although obviously I can use bricks and stuff, it's still, I like I like having a handbrake, you know. That's the bit, that bit came off, but it's not attached at this end either now, so I've got to find out why and where it goes to. It's snapped from the handbrake end to where it meets the junction. It's actually snapped the cable, so there's nothing I can do about it besides cable tie it up. Battery hooked up to Alfie, and then when that started, I'll hook it straight onto Rhiannon. This bit should happen reasonably easily. Next we're heading for some car alarm magic. Well, blimey, I wasn't expecting that. I just put the jump leads on and it started. This wave signifies the arrival of a man called Dave. And this man called Dave is the man who's coming to collect the car called Knackered Horse. He wasn't alone either, because also arriving now is Mr. Boaty. No! You join me at the best of times, mate. You really do.
Why? What's happening?
I'll tell you. It's now 1:30, and I'm surrounded by chaos and semi-broken cars.
You must be surrounded by chaos and semi-broken cars.
Shut up. This is my video. Eric did a good job of tugging that up there, actually. Well done, Eric. Have a boot up the arse. Mission complete. But what is the time? 1:45. So, this little move around, we have Rhiannon here and Alfie now there. Having Knackered Horse towed up the yard by trusty old Eric, where it shall be collected tomorrow. I guess what's about to happen right now. Have a guess, have a guess.
Push by an apple shaker.
It's time for Edwin to go back on the truck. The truck of desire.
Edwin is a rover,
Yes, it is.
but he was supplied by Swansway Honda of Manchester,
Oh yeah, I know all about that.
or Personchester,
Yeah.
and it has, or he has, a Honda tax disc holder.
Yeah. And it used to have Honda alloys on it as well.
And do you know
Hello.
who tax disc holder's brother is?
No?
Noddy Holder from Slade.
This is definitely helping Edwin safely back on the truck, where he didn't need to come off in the first place. Anyway, this episode clearly couldn't get finished off yesterday, so now this is the next day, the second day of the week, commonly known as Tuesday, and the TF is here, ready to be towed onto the back of a flatbed, and then off to make its lovely new home in Sheffield, where Knackered Horse will once again ride again. Just had to take the top down so I can get the driver's door open. Bye bye, Knackered Horse. Just like the ending of a chapter or the closing of a big book, off Knackered Horse goes.